A weak disturbance pushing through, bringing a few light showers to green country. The bulk of the rain has been along and south of the Red River over the past 24 hours down into Texas, but we'll take what moisture we can get. We certainly need it given the ongoing drought. Right now, this is not helping add up rain totals all that much, though. Just some very light shower activity extending from near McAllister up through Lake Eufaula and all the way up Highway 69 to Mays County and points eastward from there. We've had a few very light sprinkles around Tulsa as well. Don't expect a lot more than that through our afternoon, but the low clouds, they may stick around. It's holding back our temperatures just a bit. 65 is that warmest reading of the day so far. That's where we're at right now with that moderate south breeze, which adds a bit of a chill to the air, especially with humidity factored in. We're up to 66 in Stigler, along with Grove, 64 in Pryor, 66 in Bristow at this point. Through the afternoon, we'll see a few clouds break up. That should bring us to the low 70s for many locations by late in the afternoon. So as you time out your day, all you may need is a light jacket to weather some of the sprinkles out there with a gusty south wind. Speaking of that wind, the gusts may be exceeding 20 miles per hour through the afternoon, in some cases closer to 30 miles per hour, especially northwest of I-44. This evening, the winds settle down a touch, but they'll remain quite stout overnight, keeping those temperatures milder. And during the day tomorrow, even stronger winds are forecast ahead of our much stronger storm system on the way, with gusts up to 30 miles per hour. That could lead us to a limited severe weather threat tomorrow night. The highest concern will be up into Kansas, but there is a limited threat a storm or two could have some larger hail or some stronger winds. Thankfully, tomorrow night, the tornado threat is very low. But let's walk you through this next storm system here. Aside from a few sprinkles today, fairly quiet. The clouds break up just a touch this afternoon, and then they do return tonight and into tomorrow morning. So another similar start to the day tomorrow with cloudy skies, but generally dry. But our dry line off to the west will be a focus for storm formation, especially up into Kansas, possibly in a few pockets of western Oklahoma. If these storms form, they would be rotating supercells. But the more likely scenario is that the storms up here in Kansas form a squall line and start to drop southward during the late evening hours, affecting areas north of the Kansas-Oklahoma line, maybe as early as 10 or 11, and then dropping into northeastern Oklahoma, likely in a weakened state overnight and into our early Friday morning. That same boundary may refire with storms Friday afternoon. Along and south of I-40 appears to be the most likely zone for any of those storms. Those storms also posing a risk of severe weather, especially south of I-44. That's our risk zone for Friday during the afternoon in particular. And then from there, the weekend might have some volatile weather with severe weather a bit in the higher category if these storms form. Right now, Saturday has the highest chance of rain and storms, but Sunday, the ingredients are there for severe weather as well. Let's look at tomorrow, though. We'll see temperatures in a fairly similar range to today, a bit warmer by afternoon. That storm risk, though, really on hold till late that night and into your early Friday morning. The weekend, moderate chances of storms, and some of those storms may be severe in the mix and tapering off on into our Monday with a modest cool down there to follow.